Arriving at Phuket Airport, you can already see you're on a paradise island. This is your first step to a holiday of a lifetime.
Absolutely stunning. Burgers, beers, boys, done.
Oh, and cocktail.
Or where the nightmares begin.
That flew yesterday.
I've missed my flight. So not good.
It's where cultural differences and the language barrier
Sorry? We don't need to go to the hospital.
can trip up even the most experienced traveller
We are not allowed to stay here anymore. We were meant to go to Bali.
and remind you you're thousands of miles from home.
I'm going home tomorrow.
But you're in safe hands as the airport staff are just waiting to solve your problems.
Welcome.
It's gonna be another busy day for us.
It made me excited all the time.
So put your seat back and tray tables in the upright position as we arrive inside Phuket Airport. Flying off on holiday is the thing that gets us all through the working day. Deciding where to go is the exciting bit, and when you're doing that with mates, what can be better? However, international holidays do need some geographical knowledge, or at the very least, some research, as Karima and Kenya found out when they sent their mate Marcelina off to the travel agents alone.
Okay, so we was meant to go to Bali. Marcina came back and was like, oh guys, it's all booked. We're going to Phuket. We're like, well, that's not Bali, is it? She's like, oh no.
It wasn't until Marcelina was chatting to the travel agent and after money had exchanged hands that the penny dropped.
Actually, that told me, you're not going to Bali, you're going to Thailand. I was like, that's the same place. And she's like, no, it's not.
Well, it's just as well you've got mates to see the funny side.
What part of the world are you in right now? What part of the world?
Asia, Thailand.
Do you know where Bali is from here? North, south, east.
Next, if people watch that on TV, they're going to think I'm really stupid.
No, give over. You're only 1,600 miles out. Just means you'll never be the navigator for anyone, ever, again. But to add to their pain, Kenya now seems stuck at baggage reclaim.
Where's my suitcase, for real? Why is it my suitcase? It was the one that was making comments about it. My suitcase.
Let's hope the bag's not in Bali, eh?
I'm secretly a bit nervous, but I'm trying to just be calm.
If she didn't lose it with Marcelina, she'll be fine with a lost bag. But it is sickening when you realise your weeks of listing and buying for the holiday may have all been in vain.
We're looking for my bag. A blue bag. I'm going to have to go to some sort of information desk.
Information desk, she's going to have to wear her same clothes every day.
Yeah.
Well, at least she's with friends who can help her out.
We could lend her
A top or two,
a top or two, yeah.
A top or two.
How's about some words of reassurance?
I've lost my baggage before. One time when I went to Portugal, they lost my baggage. And I had to wait like 2 days, but they sent it home.
Maybe not then.
This is my biggest worry at the moment, yeah.
My big sorry is the guy waiting outside to take us to the hotel.
Oh yeah, and we've also got someone waiting for us, that transfer, so hopefully he waits.
Kenya takes matters into her own hands and does a lap of the entire arrivals hall in search of her elusive suitcase.
No, I'm just coming to double check my suitcase is not over here. Just double check. But it's not over here. Maybe I can look over there because they could have put it in the wrong place.
But getting no further on her own, Kenya spots Sang from customer services and asks for her help.
Do you know how long I should wait for my suitcase? I came from like London Heathrow, but we did a crossover in Malaysia. Because my two friends, they've got theirs.
They will track your bag.
How are they going to track it though?
Yeah, they know that you are coming with them.
Yeah.
So they'll find where your bag is. They're trying to find your bag. I'm not sure how they do that.
All right, that's fair enough. Thank you.
So it's off to the baggage service desk to have her bag tracked. Hopefully it's in Phuket, and we'll see later how long a wait it'll be for poor old Kenya, Marcelina and Karima. Airports in general can be confusing places, so Phuket International's information desk needs to be across whatever's happening every second of the day. Acting as the airport's oracles, these guys know everything there is to know, like ice.
สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Phuket International Airport.
She has only just started her shift and she's already got her first latecomers of the day.
Okay, we're a couple minutes late. Can I not get on the flight?
Do you have baggage to drop or not?
No, we checked it online.
But normally they show the seat number.
It says our seat.
Okay. Okay. So show this one to the passport control over there.
Okay.
You need to check in, but now check-in counter is already closed. So if they don't check in online, they miss the flight.
And obviously there's the usual questions Ice and the team get asked hundreds of times a day.
They will ask about Wi-Fi, where is the toilet, where is the VAT refund, where is the passport control, where is the taxi.
And where's my mummy?
We have to know everything in the airport and outside.
And of course there's always the overexcited passengers for the desk to deal with. But thankfully, Ice isn't alone, and one of our colleagues is Game. And no, you don't need a name like a rapper to work for information, but it does help.
You can check in at G9 until G12 in 5 minutes open.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Every day I work here. It's not like a routine job. You need to learn the new thing every day, every time, and then how to solve the problem or how to deal with it. It makes me excited all the time. It's not boring job.
But whilst Game works alongside Ice and the team on information, he also has some responsibility for how the airport looks and is generally maintained. And today, Game's concern is transparency in the airport.
My responsibility is organize the team to clean the window in the terminal.
And with over 10,000 square feet of windows across the whole airport, that's no mean feat.
Every day, we clean our window in the terminal from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. from Monday to Friday. In one section, they take around 1 or 2 hours after they finish the one section, and then they move to another section. Yes, it's a big job. There are always windows to be cleaned in the airport.
You can say that again. Some people just can't figure out when they're supposed to arrive at the airport for their flight. But this group of Texan students are playing it safe, turning up 6 hours before they take off.
I'm Dreton. I'm from Texas, and we're here on spring break.
We all go to the same university. Yeah,
I'll just go ahead and say I'm the partier of the group.
We take the party with us.
Spring break's a week-long vacation that you have in the middle of your spring semester.
You're working hard, you're studying non-stop. You should see this guy dance.
Oh my God. Show some moves, bro. No. Ray.
It's just a hobby that I do. I love dancing, but I chose finance because my mom really wants me to have a steady income job.
Oh my God.
But with smooth moves, Ray, who needs a steady income job? Actually, after seeing that, Ray, I'd listen to your mum and stick to your studies.
Okay. Oh, wow. That was so good. Man, you're a killer, dude.
And as Ray, the lord of the dance, shakes his stuff in departures, Airside Operations Officer Dong is taking care of business out on the tarmac. And with just one runway serving this busy international airport, it's one of his jobs to find parking spaces for all of the landing flights.
We have to manage which flight goes to which gate and make sure that it's not 2 flights at the same time.
Which would not be good, and I'm sure highly stressful for Dong.
To monitor the airplanes is very important because we have a lot of aircrafts, but we don't have a lot of, parking stands, so you need to work properly.
Working on 4-hour rotations, Dong and his team need to be on the ball at all times.
You need to be quick, and you need to make sure that your decision is good, for everybody. We tell air traffic controller where this airplane should go, and then air traffic controller will tell the pilot to go.
Which is a relief, because we all know how difficult it is to find a parking space at the airport. Some people fly into Phuket with their families, some will fly in with their friends, or sometimes their new spouse. But this gang have decided to mix the whole lot.
We are here in Phuket for a buddy moon, which is a honeymoon with all of our buddies.
Yay!
Some of us commemorated it with tattoos.
Yeah, right? My elephant is here.
It was easy.
Yeah, not nearly as bad as I anticipated. It was pretty painless. Yes, he slept. He slept.
I fell asleep during mine.
It's okay. Do you think you'll get more?
No.
As one of the top destinations for tattooing, memories can become permanent reminders of a trip to Phuket. South African Brandon has just met up with his dad in arrivals. They're in Phuket to take advantage of the country's long history of inking.
I work in Saudi, Brandon works in Dubai, and Mom's stay at home. She's living the life of Riley.
I saw my dad maybe 7 to 8 months ago. Between that, we speak, obviously, but it's nice to see the family from time to time. Last time we did this, I was 12. It was quite some time ago. I'm now 21.
You know, life is funny that way. If you don't work, you don't eat. You know, holidays are luxuries. They don't come around very often, but when they do, I do believe in making them special. So.
And this father and son duo don't plan on leaving Phuket until they have a souvenir they can carry with them wherever they go.
On Thursday, myself and Brandon getting tattooed. You know, this holiday is all about creating memories, and you know, who else to do it with than my best mate. So.
But even though this isn't either of their first tattoos, Marcus and Brandon are going all out to immortalise their time together.
It's going to be big. It's going to be the biggest one that I'm going to get. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, it's going to sting.
8 hours. Yeah, you're going to hurt. Oh, mine's quick. Mine's about 2 hours. I'll go for something that's not going to ruin my whole holiday.
It's going to happen at the end of the holiday.
See what I mean? But let him learn his life lessons.
Oh, looks like someone's touched a nerve. Great start to a bonding holiday.
That's all about the memories.
So, father and son go off to make indelible memories.
Enjoy the rest of the day, guys.
We'll check in on them later. While passengers arriving into the airport are looking forward to getting stuck into some authentic Thai food, there's a whole team of people beavering away making sure that the passengers on outbound international flights don't go hungry in mid-air. Over at Phuket Air Catering Company, or PACO for short, is the company's customer relations manager, Piranan, who's doing a walk around of the massive food prep warehouse.
สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Phuket. You are all very welcome.
PACO works with 30 of the airport's 70 airlines, feeding 40% of all passengers who step foot off an international flight in Phuket. So that's a staggering 10,000 meals made by these guys a day.
Here we are in the bakery section. Bread, pastry and cake, and we bake in-house every day. It's very lovely and good smelling. That's a pity I cannot take the food from our kitchen.
With the company's preparation warehouse separated into various departments, there are 20 staff alone employed just to prep the veg.
นี่ปอกกับเครื่องนี้ใช่ปะแล้วเดี๋ยวทำอะไรต่อ Right now they are preparing the potato. We use a lot of potato and carrot per day. We have about 20 staff only in the vegetable cutting room, and they have a lot of peeling, cutting. You see, she have a strong muscle, and we taking care of them.
But it's not everyone who enjoys such positive results from their job. Some of the hard-working and dedicated team are brought to tears on a daily basis. And they've cried every day since they started.
ร้องไหมร้อง She said she cry every day. When they cutting, they will get some tears. แสบตา
You all right there, Piranan?
She get used to cutting every day. But
You're not so used to those oniony vapours, are you?
This is her job. She get used to it. But sometimes she cannot help crying.
But even with all of the different departments working non-stop, they still all need to get their separate components ready to be cooked together.
Take us about 1 day to produce the meal to serve passenger on board.
The food must be prepped and assembled in the individual trays quickly, but that's easier said than done when there are nearly 1,000 meals per flight to get made.
We have to control the temperature when we portioning, so we have to quick in 45 minutes.
Once prepped and portioned, the meals are rapidly chilled to keep them fresh, but then the team have a 45-minute window to transport them from the kitchen to the flight, so let's hope they make it. Back with our 3 Bali babes, Karima, Kenya and Marcelina, they have at least made peace with the fact that they're nowhere near their desired holiday destination. But Kenya's bag is the only one that hasn't turned up, so she has a quick chat with Customer Relations Officer Zhang.
Do you know how long I should wait for my suitcase? I came from London Heathrow, but we did a crossover in Malaysia. Because my 2 friends are able to
They will track your bag.
How are they going to track it though?
And they know that you are coming with them.
Yeah.
So they'll find where your bag is. They're trying to find your bag. I'm not sure how to get it up.
All right, that's fine. Thank you.
Kenya has to inform baggage services that her bag hasn't arrived. But at least Marcelina and Karima are sympathetic to her situation.
Well, I'm going to go to the hotel.
All right, maybe not. But it does sound like baggage services have been able to give Kenya the news she was hoping for.
So it's going to come at 4 o'clock here, and then they're going to send it to the hotel. It should come by 6 or 7.
But thankfully, though, Kenya has 1 day covered, having packed smart.
I've got maybe 1 day worth of clothes, but that's about it in my bag. So hopefully it comes by the morning.
So, with a can-do attitude, Kenya is determined not to let her delayed luggage get to her.
She's not very, what's the word? Negative.
You can still do stuff. I have clothes in my bag, so...
Do you?
You have shorts in here, I have underwear.
So, after more than 14 hours travelling and a delay in baggage reclaim, the girls are finally able to leave Phuket International and start their holiday. And after a quick selfie for the socials, it's into their disco taxi and off to the hotel at last. When they're not finding parking spaces for incoming airplanes, Airside Operations Officer Dong and Top patrol the runway, looking for anything that's out of place.
We'll drive around the airport, start from in the front, and then go around 1 time, 2 times, see if anything is going wrong, or if things maybe it's not right, so we need to go check it.
It's also Dong and Top's responsibility to enforce the rules of the airfield, and these 2 upbeat young men are not afraid to come down hard if rules are being broken.
A lot of people who work in this airside would think that we are some kind of police in this area. We can punish some people if some people break the rules. For example, if you drive over speed, I can just take their IDs and then they can't work inside this area.
And it's not long before Dong spots someone breaking the rules.
They're not wearing the safety jackets.
สวัสดีครับ มีเสื้อสะท้อนแสงไหมครับ
ไม่เห็นเดินเข้ามา
อย่าครับ เดินเข้ามาก็ใส่พี่ ดีกว่า ใช่ เดินเข้ามาต้องใส่เหมือนกันนะครับ ขอบคุณครับ
Letting them off with just a warning this time, Dong and Top's approach is firm but fair, which is just as well, seeing as airside health and safety is paramount to airport's successful running. However, the one thing that Dong and Top cannot police are those natural inhabitants of the sky, the birds. And unfortunately, they sometimes end up colliding with an aircraft, causing this to happen. Thankfully, the airport have it covered, and it's in times like this that engineer Ish and his team are called in.
We're here
on this engine that had a problem on the inbound flight. It sucked up a bird, which is normal. It happens every day, and that's what we're doing now. Then it should be done today or tomorrow.
We did try to locate the bird, but unfortunately it was unavailable for comment.
Normally it takes about 2 weeks from start to finish, depending on the extent of the damage and parts availability. The limits on these engines are very, very stringent. So if it's small nicks and dents and missing material, up to a 30,000ths, which is almost 2 sheets of paper, can cause the engine to be unserviceable. It's like open heart surgery. So today we're doing our final inspections on the exterior of the engine, and the aircraft's been down for a month. So they're kind of anxious to get it back in the air. There's a loss of revenue right now. So I'm getting phone calls every day. These guys have been working 12-hour days to get this engine done. When they're finishing up, I come in after them before we release it, and I make sure it's done correctly. So there's no question on the integrity of the installation or the repair.
Even with the mounting cost of the engine being out of service, the team take their time so as not to compromise their delicate work, especially when the lives of thousands of passengers rest in their hands.
Like they said, the airplane can't pull over in the sky, on the cloud, so we gotta make sure there's no gray area for us, it's black or white, and we make sure everything's done correctly.
Just landed from the UK are a trio of travellers who have struck up a friendship on board.
Today we've flown in from Manchester. Lovely flight.
It was really nice flight. Yeah.
Travelled here on my own and feel quite proud of myself that I've done it. But when you meet nice people, and the staff at Manchester were brilliant as well.
Vibrant and employment, isn't it?
No, everybody's been so helpful, and then when you sit on the plane, you think, oh, all by my own self. And I wasn't, and it was nice.
We've looked after her, plied her with drink.
Yes,
opening the milk for her and all that kind of thing.
And the cheese.
Yeah, the cheese.
Yeah, I'll fly on my own again.
You sure gets nice people to sit next to her, though.
Yeah. I'm here for my son's 50th birthday tomorrow. He's having a party, and the grandchildren, 2 grandchildren I've got who live here, so I can't wait really, dead excited.
And the birthday boy himself, Stephen, is right outside waiting for his mum.
My son, we said, don't you go and walk about, Mum? He said, I'll find you.
Well, we've got to go through the gate together, so yeah, we'll probably see his son. And then run away and we'll get our coach.
I'm glad I'm with you because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing.
We'll be great. I'll lead you one way or the other. Oh, I can't wait to see your son's face. Oh, there he is, waving.
Yeah.
Happy birthday tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. You have a good time. All right, we'll see you again.
And as the trio go their separate ways, it's time for the big mother-son reunion.
Very good.
I hope that fabulous party's ready for me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Careful, Jean, don't go stealing your son's birthday thunder. Back in Phuket International's check-in hall, we catch up with America's coolest of the cool, who are on spring break from university in Phuket. And they've now moved on from dance moves to something even more musical to help pass the 6 hours before they fly home.
Yo, chilling with my boys in Thailand. I fell off the moped and hurt my hand. Then we went to the airport. I don't even care because I am a good sport. But you know I'm like Lenny Kravitz. Who's that? Kinda just rhymed. What am I doing with my time?
Jay-Z, if you're watching, this fella is ready for a record deal.
I think I'll probably choreograph a dance. Do y'all want to join me?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Do it.
Oh, Rudolf Nuriyev's warming up again. Watch out.
Ready? That hurts so bad.
NSYNC, eat your heart out. Ladies, get in line for these hot stud muffins. In departures, Ice is out and about in the terminal, and she's not alone.
Together.
She's with our very own all-star, multi-talented interns, who you'll remember from their Valentine's performance. Well, I'm sure this little girl hasn't forgotten them. But today they're back on the job with Ice.
This is a part of my job that need to train the trainee
The trainee's placement is with both the customer services team and the information desk, so ICE takes the interns with her on her numerous departure hall patrols to help passengers.
Hello, may I help you?
I'm just looking for my flight.
Which flight?
Malaysia.
Malaysia Airlines? And what time?
4:55.
4:55. So you can check in at F.
Okay, great. Thank you.
3 o'clock open.
Thank you.
Welcome. I have a lovely team, so every day I can laugh and smile. Happy when I work in the airport.
She is a very kind sister. She never upset us. She is very kind, very lovely.
Thank you.
Applause, applause, anybody applause, applause.
Well, it's hard not to laugh and smile with these guys, breaking into song and dance every 10 minutes. But the lads are bringing their international skills to the airport too.
So first time we think why we want to train at the airport. We study in the English major and we want to find somewhere that can use English. Not only English language, that we have to learn more, such as Chinese too, or Ruski, Russian, something like this. We love it.
Phuket International obviously sees all nationalities walking through its doors every day. With high numbers of Chinese, Australian and Korean tourists, its important staff are able to communicate properly with everyone who visits. Phuket is also a huge draw for Russian holidaymakers too. So it's over to our man, Game.
Скажите мне, пожалуйста, где вы потерял?
В самолете.
На самолете. Покажите мне, пожалуйста. North Wind, да?
Да.
Okay. What meeting lift to the lift? When I was a university student, I studying in Russian major. Now we actually check into the. I think it's really useful that I can speak Russian. If we can communicate with them in Russian, it makes me happy to help them. I really like it.
Game is actually fluent in 4 languages, so you could say Game's got game. Take it away in Chinese.
出去在里面过海关之后。
过海关之后。
对。
都在这里。
对。
And a little birdie tells me the trainees aren't too bad at Chinese themselves.
You can speak some Chinese.
Chinese. Just a little bit. For more information about Chinese, can ask her. PI is very excellent in Chinese. If I have to give her 3 words, kind, lovely, Chinese. Because she speaks Chinese very, very, very well. She helped me in every problem, every situation. She is a very, very kind. She never upset to me.
And we would expect nothing more from angelic Ice. However, back at the information desk, Ice's fluent Chinese is not going to help her with this passenger because she seems to be speaking double Dutch.
So you need to come tomorrow, not today.
No. We must check in and we must print a board card today, 24 hours before the flight.
Cannot today because staff, they come tomorrow. The staff, they will come here tomorrow.
No.
The flight's tomorrow, but they come today.
Next to languages, diplomacy is ICE's next top quality, especially when dealing with passengers who think they know best.
They need to check in early, but cannot.
In arrivals, there's a whole gaggle of girls just dying to tell us where they're from.
Brooklyn! Gotta rep our borough all day, every day, because Brooklyn is its own state.
Yes. We're actually a group of 12.
Yes.
We came on Qatar, they came on Emirates, so they're still upstairs on immigration. And it's my birthday, so
and it's her birthday. And birthdays is always a holiday.
Yeah.
Birthdays is always a holiday. It's unacceptable for a birthday to come, and we don't celebrate.
Yes.
It's a holiday within itself.
We haven't really figured out what we're gonna do on their birthday because it's like a free day, so it's gonna be like up and.
But we're doing a dinner.
And then we're gonna drink a whole lot.
They're gonna drink a lot.
And then we're gonna go to a club and then turn it up with these Thai people. And whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
A little bit of that, just a little bit, just a little bit. We've been going on birthday trips for the past, 3 years now? 4 years, sorry, all together as a group.
So, with 4 years' practice, it looks like these guys may have started the party as soon as they boarded their flight.
But the best thing about the Flights International, let me tell you, is the unlimited liquor, right? Yes. Okay? So we have a whole layer on top of us right now of some vodka and orange juice, all right? We have fun with the vodka and orange. Shh, don't tell them. We still gotta go through.
Really good.
Yeah, you better be quiet, ladies, because Pui is on the prowl at customs today. And as far as alcohol is concerned, she takes no prisoners.
But now we're just looking for food because we're starving. And we smelled it when we came off the airplane. We were like, what is that smell? And lead us that way. Please. You know, we want some basil fried rice, some green curry chicken, some shrimp, seafood, all that. We came for the food. We really did. That's all we care about right now. Yeah, we'll get to the beach. Yeah, we do all that other stuff. But where's the food at? We fat, we live.
Travel, we live.
We live.
Yes. That's what we do.
That's the slogan. That's our slogan. Yes. Oh, losing a shoe here, man. Welcome to Phuket, guys. We made it.
We have arrived.
We have arrived. Bye-bye.
And with this being only a fraction of the party, Phuket beware. Back at the airport's catering department, Piranam has a little trick to make sure all airplane meals get loaded in time for the next flight.
One of our secret operation that we have to set the clock 10 minutes faster.
I'm pretty sure that trick won't work if everybody knows about it. However, the knock-on effect of even the slightest delay in the kitchen could mean the food doesn't get loaded onto the plane on time, which in turn puts out the flight's departure time and therefore the whole airport's timetable.
The reason we have to portioning in 45 minutes under 13 Celsius, if it took longer than that, it might be food not good for our passenger.
But as well as hundreds of meals for each individual flight, the catering staff must also create one single meal that is different from all the rest.
Normally, captain will have different main course because captain cannot have the same meal with a passenger.
But don't worry, it's not because they're too la-di-da to eat with the rest of the passengers.
Captain is very important person. He control the aircraft, so if the meal have some food poisoning, captain will ensure that he will have the different meal.
And once the meals are ready, they are then spot checked.
When we do the taste testing, we took all components on the taste testing and took in the final holding room, and then we got ready to stand by for dispatch at the loading bay and waiting for loading to the aircraft.
So with the meals ready and loaded, the 45-minute window to get them into the aircraft's refrigeration units has begun. And we'll be back to make sure all goes according to plan.
Number one, going to Surin Beach. Surin Beach is the best. Second thing to do, just watch the sunset from Tape Cape, of course. Third thing is eating some roti and the curry at Jiao Fa roti. Oh, that's the best roti I ever had in my life. Number four, go for a massage or Thai spa. Spa in Thailand is also the best as well. It's really authentic. Fifth thing to do in Phuket, this is a must, Tori's ice cream, which is like they make all the local sweets into an ice cream, and they have the best macaron for sure. Like I can guarantee you, they have the best macaron.
Now, remember this bunch of girls from... Well, the rest of their group have finally made it through immigration and just need their bags to get this party started.
Well, we're family. We are sisters, and this is Mom. That's our uncle. Uncle. And friends. And we are excited to tear up Phuket.
Actually, it looks like they might have started on the plane, like their mates, too.
Watch out. Yes, watch out, Phuket. Watch out. You heard it here first. Listen, watch out. Mama.
Did Mum just say what happens in Phuket? This holiday is going to be full on.
And I am so excited. I feel like a kid. As soon as we landed, I was like, oh my God, this is it. It's been surreal, you know? I've been packing in my head probably for 2 weeks. Then I got serious, you know, about 3 or 4 days before the trip. So, and then we came here by way of New York because the girls didn't want me to fly solo so many hours. So it's like, you finally, I'm excited.
Amber and her sister Noelle live in New York, so Mum Carolee flew from California to meet them before they all flew on to Thailand together. And Amber is another one of the group celebrating their birthday.
Be there or be square. For my birthday, I decided to go very pink. You know,
To think pink.
Think pink. Yes, everybody calls me glam.
I can't think why.
Yeah, how many bags y'all got?
Well, I have 3.
All with us.
Huh? I have 3, 2. Mom, you have 2, right? I have 2. Yes, 3, 6.
No, bags.
Yep, if it's the kitchen sink you're looking for, it's in the 6th bag on the left.
Oh, I am ready for the heat. Bring it on. The hotter, the better, baby. It feels absolutely amazing. Here's more Fran. Go, Fran. Go, Fran. We in Thailand. We in Thailand.
This party just got dialed up to 11. No wait, that's definitely a 12.
We made it.
And now that the group is finally together, they can get themselves off to cool down at their private villa's pool.
Where we have to go? Guys, we made it. It is hot. It's hot. Woo. I'm stripping. I know you ready. Mommy, yes. Take it off. Take it off. Get your strip on.
Okay, Mum's peeling off the layers here. And on that note, I reckon we can leave them to it.
Next stop, pool and cocktail. Pool and cocktail.
And like magic, silence and order is returned to the arrivals. In departures, check-in is open for a flight to Frankfurt, and as the passengers begin to make their way through the airport to board the plane, over at Phuket Air Catering Company, the pressure is on to get that flight's food ready and delivered on time.
They are preparing for TT926 from Phuket to Frankfurt, and today we have more than 300 passengers in economy class. So we use 2 trucks for this flight.
And with a strict 45 minutes to get the meals from kitchen to plane, the meals are handed over to Paco's transport and loading team to make the 6-minute drive over to the flight. But as the team tried to deliver the economy meals, there seems to be an issue with opening the plane door, which eats further into their window of the meals being out of refrigeration. With the business and first class meals loaded, the economy meals are still on the truck. The airline staff are trying to get the door open as quickly as possible, but the catering staff are starting to worry. Finally, the door opens, the meals are delivered, and the catering staff can rest assured they won't be holding up the departure of this flight. And as the flight leaves for Frankfurt on schedule, the passengers on board will soon be tucking into Piranan and the team's delicious meals.
I hope that all our passengers flying at 30,000 feet will be enjoying our meal.
Marcus and Brandon have now been partying in Phuket for over a week, and as it's the last day of their holiday, they're finally getting their father and son tattoos together, and Marcus is being his usual warm and fuzzy self.
Brandon, you wuss. What's up? Feel the burn, bitch.
Oh, lovely. How special to share this sweet father-son bonding time.
He's my only son. He's my only child. We don't stay together forever. Time is a luxury that nobody has. And like anything else, it runs out. And this holiday is about creating memories. And getting tattooed together, I mean, who wouldn't want that?
This will be our first tattoo as father and son.
So I've been tattooing for 19 years now. It's been an adventure, but I reckon this will be my last one. You know, I'm getting old now. Skin is not what it used to be, so Because, you know, I'm doing this because my son's getting it done in Phuket, in Thailand. And I mean, who doesn't want to get tattooed in Thailand?
Finally, both tattoos are finished and hopefully they were worth the wait.
Oh, that looks awesome, huh?
Wow.
These look nice, huh? Well, I think mine looks better. Oh, brilliant, man. That looks very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad it's finished. I'm glad it's finished. But no, it's fun.
It takes a bit out of you, huh? But it's always worth it in the end. Because I did it with my boy, so it'll be my favorite. Yeah, most definitely.
It did hurt, it still hurts, and it probably will still continue to hurt. The first 2-3 days in the shower, it's not going to be fun.
Thankfully, the pair left it to the last day of their holiday to get the tattoos, but even so, there's still the journey home to contend with.
Yeah, tomorrow evening we're flying back to South Africa. 10 and a half hours for him. On his back, so he won't be able to lie back.
I'll just lean on the left-hand side, don't worry. I'm not sure how that'll work, maybe.
But even with the upcoming pain playing on his mind, Brandon is over the moon with the result.
Now, these guys definitely excel in what they do, and I am more than happy with my tattoo. And I think my next tattoo will probably also be here.
Well, both happy with their new pieces of body art, father and son have bonded over pain in Phuket.
But I can tell you something, I'm going to miss this place. It was really, really good holiday. It's my boy, man. And he's my best mate, so what can I say?
I don't really know what we're doing yet. But it's definitely going to be exciting.
And as the day comes to an end, we're back with airport trainee and seasoned performer Fiat. After a day of raps and impromptu dancing, he's feeling left out, so he's throwing some shapes to show us how it's done.
When I sing, or when I dance, or when I have performed, it's like I can fly.
I reckon British airports need to take note. Get your trainees out doing some Morris sort of street dance and you'll be winning.